graduation ceremony. Just a few procedures in regards to the ceremony today. Firstly, please make sure that all mobile phones are switched off during the ceremony. Please be aware that we require all guests to remain behind the ropes at all times. If you wish to take photographs, then please stand where you are seated when your graduate is accepting their award. When the graduate procession and academic procession enters the ballroom, staff will ask you all to stand until advised to be seated, and then to remain seated for the rest of the ceremony until the academic procession and all new graduates leave the ballroom. Please stand for the national anthem of Malaysia and Australia when it is played. The lyrics are in the program book. At the end of the ceremony, I will ask all family and friends to remain standing until all graduates have left the hall following the conclusion of the ceremony. Staff will indicate when it's your role's turn to move into the aisles. Kindly proceed directly to level 10 where refreshments will be served. Please enjoy the ceremony today. Thank you.
now present to you the Deputy Chancellor of Monash University, Mr. Ibu Fletcher, who will now open this graduation ceremony.
Graduates and guests, our guest speaker, Mr. Azran Osman Rani, President and Pro-Vice-Chancellor of Monash University, Malaysia, Professor Helen Bartlett, distinguished visitors, members of faculty. It's my pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the Council of Monash University to this, the 1030th graduation ceremony of the university. I now call upon the President and Pro-Vice-Chancellor Monash University, Malaysia, Professor Helen Bartlett, to address this assembly.
Chancellor, our guest speaker, Mr. Azran Osman Rani, graduates, colleagues and guests. Today is one of celebration for you. To everyone graduating, I offer my sincere congratulations. As you will see, this ceremony is formal. The rituals drawing on centuries of practice in graduations, including the particular elements that are special to Monash. Now, formality doesn't signal a lack of enjoyment or passion. It serves to mark an occasion that joins each graduating student to the many who came before and who will follow. The efforts you have all, students, and in many cases your families and friends, have made to reach this point deserves recognition. It deserves to be treated with a certain gravity and seriousness. It serves as an acknowledgement that today you join a line of graduates that dates back to not just Monash's first ceremony in 1964, but to an academic tradition that begins with the University of Bologna in 1088. Today, the university certifies that you have acquired the analytical abilities, the deep knowledge of your fields, and the capabilities that a Monash degree implies. Valuable as these things are, we like to think that you have taken away more than this from your time here at Monash. We hope that you've forged values that reflect the ones that this university holds dear. We hope that you've nurtured in yourselves the love of discovery that is expressed in the university's motto, Ancora Imparo. These words, attributed variously to Dante and Michelangelo, translate to I am still learning or I am still discovering. It's unlikely that you would have got here in the first place without a healthy intellectual curiosity. But your time here should have been strengthened, should have strengthened that determination to understand more of yourselves and of our world. More importantly, it should have helped you recognize that the hunger for knowledge can be a powerful force for good. It is a desire for discovery that has driven the university's great innovations, from the groundbreaking work in IVF that's helped thousands of people have children, to the bionic eye that is now on the cusp of human trials. We also hope that your time here has shaped the nature and raised the level of your ambition in a way that reflects the level of ambition of the university itself. Monash ranks amongst the world's top 100 universities, a position it has reached in less than 60 years. But a strong reputation should only ever be a byproduct of ambition. What is important is the scale and usefulness of the challenges we set ourselves. For the university, this has included ending dengue fever, revolutionizing water management in cities across the globe, and developing new ways of administering oxytocin to save the lives of thousands of mothers in the developing world. For the School of Business here in Malaysia, this has included uncovering the economic potential of the Malaysian halal market by building and validating a halal trade model, researching the interactions of technology for the emerging aging populations in Malaysia and Asia in our industry-sponsored Geron Technology Lab, and working with governments to design and develop economic models that seek to inform public policy. For our alumni, it has included the attainment of high public office, the establishment of organisations that create thousands of jobs, and even opening a school inside a prison to give young offenders a second chance. For you, who knows what form it will take? Implicit in all of these varied ambitions is the idea of service, the most noble end to which you can direct your talents and efforts for the greater good. As our namesake, the great Australian Sir John Monash once wrote, "Equip yourself for life, not solely for your own benefit, but for the benefit of the whole community." That does not mean that we expect every Monash graduate to discover life-saving vaccines or end global warming, of course, but there should always be an awareness that the decisions you make and the actions you take in your professional and personal lives have implications for all of us. From the advantages you gain from this education, there is always an opportunity to give something to others. We also seek to inculcate in our students an openness to new ideas, perspectives, and cultures. Your education would not have succeeded were your opinions and preconceptions not challenged. The diversity of experience of your fellow students, as well as the ideas and experiences by your lecturers, should have opened new horizons and new ways of understanding the world. It is this openness that has underpinned Monash's international focus. At Monash, around 25% of our undergraduates spend time during their degrees in another country. And with campuses in Australia, Malaysia, India and China, an alliance with the UK's Warwick University and a centre in Prato, Italy, Monash is one of the world's most internationalised universities. The establishment of the Malaysia campus over 17 years ago marked a significant development in Monash's internationalisation. Indeed, Monash Malaysia was the first Australian university to locate a branch campus overseas, and the first international university to be invited into Malaysia. Today, in partnership with the Jeffrey Cheer Foundation, this campus has grown to over 7,000 students, of whom 1/4 are international, from over 70 different countries. Whether your career develops here in Malaysia or takes you to other parts of Asia, Australia, Europe, or the Americas, when you meet employers, clients, and professional contacts, there is some chance that you will meet another Monash graduate. You were educated in a university that has prepared you to work effectively in global teams, and this is very much the future of employment. Monash's international network of campuses and alliances enable us to collaborate with others across the world in research that can help solve some of the big global problems impacting on us all. This network also brings engagement with organisations and industries that seek our graduates, as well as the experience of our researchers. And it provides opportunities to learn both within and outside of the campus. The final value that I would like to invoke today is one of respect. You have been given the privilege of a wonderful education. You are all very able, blessed with the capacity to tackle academic tasks successfully. These are powerful advantages. Use them wisely. Be ethical, be honest, aspire always to fairness, and be generous with your time in your assessment of others and in the credit you give others. By doing this, you will prove yourselves worthy of the investment that your families, the university, and the community have made in you. Again, on behalf of the university, I offer my sincere congratulations. Thank you. Mr. Deputy Chancellor, I certify to you and the Council of Monash University that all candidates now to be presented and those others listed in your copy of the graduation programme have fulfilled the conditions prescribed by the Council of Monash University for admission to the degrees and for the award of the diplomas indicated in the programme. Would all candidates for degrees and diplomas of the Faculty of Business and Economics please stand?
Graduates, with the authority of Council, I admit you to the degrees and award the diplomas to which you're entitled. I also admit to the degrees and award the diplomas to which they are entitled those others who are absent today but are listed in my copy of the graduation program. Graduates, as you now are, this moment marks an important milestone in your lives. This ceremony is a visible culmination of your hard work and commitment. Your achievements are outstanding, and you should always look back on this moment with great pride. I personally congratulate you, and now I ask members of the audience to applaud your accomplishments.
Please be seated. Mr. Deputy Chancellor, I now call upon Professor John Benson, Head of the School of Business, Monash University, Malaysia.
Mr. Deputy Chancellor, all the graduates now to be presented to you will be greeted by Professor Mahindran Nair, Deputy President Strategy of Monash University, Malaysia. Mr. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you graduates from the Faculty of Business and Economics who have been admitted to the following degrees and awarded the following diplomas today. Bachelor of Business and Commerce and Bachelor of Communication. Yendra Bimarani Indranada. Lee Guan. Shun Yang Lee. Vishari Binzidepa Raju. Wong Hu Yi. Bachelor of Business, Yan Shi Chan. Bachelor of Business, Banking and Finance, Dirk Daniel Joshua Haranja. Bachelor of Business and Commerce, Aine Nabila Abdel Aziz. KKH Faisal Abdel Hamid. Karina Adrian. Mohammed Afan. Noor Aquila Ali. Siska Anastasia. Heria A. Ching Um. Ung Hu Voon. Dawood Azim. Ferdas Badrul Zaman. Bay E. Jian. Stephen Bedaya. Michael Dennis Bedayajo. Kay Sepeng. Esther Jing Zi Yen. Celeste Che Saya Fei. Vernon Che Zen Zhou. Irvin Hatodi Chandra. Chi Wei Singh. Chen Chien Yi. Chen Ding Han. Chen Wei Pui. Chiok Hui Chan. Chiang Sen Kit Brian. Chu Dick Son. Chu Zhou Yi. Rizi Chong. Chong Tek Kuan. Wei Kit Chong. Kenneth Chu Ken Wei. Jian Lun Chung. Chao Chan Yip. Kalesa Rachel Yang E. Cho. Cho Yu K. Jennifer Christie. Chu Wen Yi. Jeffrey Chin Keat Chun. Bella Claudia. Claudia. Suchismita Das. Mario Eduardo. Darren E. Zion. Daryl E. Gion. Jennifer Devana Elaine. Richwan Muhammad Exkam. Shannon Dorothy Francis. Gan Zheng Hui. Jing Yan Go. Go V. Vion. Go Wei Hong. Yang Zhen Go. Upolaji Thisura Rathmith Guna Wardina. Young Jack He. Hyong Bing Hong. Sui E. Ho. Mei Ho. Sandrine Ho Ni He Hafe. Crystal Ho Ying Cheong. Piyash Sharma Ariwam. Andy Huang Bern Lit. Karan Nisa Binte Jahari. Shalina Jayendran. Jessica. Okay. Kevin Johan. Anderson Joni. Sanakshi Joysuri. Dinath Millen K. Sandra Sagaran. Roshan Kenesat. Bern Yi Kang. Shangeeth Shamili Kana Papathi. Ki Ying Yan. Yusuf May Syed Ibrahim Kalosi. Ibel Ku. Yi Yin Hu. Kong J. Ho. Julia Yan Shan Kong. Mildred Lee Ying Kong. Scott Ching Kuo. Yulana Gunawan. Sonia Mayfani Kuzradi. Lei Lek Kan Darren. Z Huey Michelle Lei. Wei Keat Lei. Stephanie Pui Yen Lei. Lee Chin Hui. Lee Jia Wei. Lee Jia Z. Joe Lee Su Eun. Samantha Lee Puri Lim. Amanda Lei Yen Leong. Leong Perry Kuan. Shin Wei Leong. Liu Ju Yin. Min Hong Lu. Lu Xin Li. Lim Hui Kuan. Ri Jin Lim. Samuel Hong Liang Lim. Sarah Lim Su Heng. Lim Shavin Nath. Lim Suyi. Lim Yong Seng. Lim Zi Jian. Yingshen Liu. Lo Pichon. Sher Chan Lo. Louis Yi Feng. Luang Pei Ying. Lo Wei On. Lu Hengley. Brenda Lam Jia Yi. Ma Jia Sern Sherwin. Harif Funa Madi. Sakib Menon. Triptish Raji Mehta. Shirley Melinda. Sergey Mihailchuk. Muhammad Aziri Muhammad Aminuddin. Jennifer Muledi. Cheryl Eng Mei Ting. Eng Lee. Eng J. Kuan. Eng K. Wei. Sei Chung Eng. Sarah May Ying Eng. Zhou Shan Justin Eng. Min Ji Nyung. Nur Salah Mahindran Aliwasimi. Peter Lichi Abimbo. Gary Ong Cheng Yi. Justin Yu Shen Ong. Ruben Ming Seong Ong. Kwai Min U. Hui Shi Wen. Hui Sen Jian. Niwashi Penghanya Sandipani Pelandagi. Regina Pangetsu. Gilang Padana. Clement Van Kwai Z. Julian Fang Cheng Fong. Z Yang Po. Kwa Boon San. Shin Yi Kwa. Shurjan Menon Radha Krishnan. Kumar Avinash Raya. Zubin Rahan Dari. Danvasa Rajendran. Naviraj Namasivalyam. Sean Junior Salim. Sam Yi Shion. Lakman Hakam bin Samsudin. Levencia Suli Santika. Fahad Sawa. Siam Keshav Raj Kamlesh. Sylvie Salinda. Desmond Christopher Saraja. Mohammed Karil Al Basri Senapi. Gusilia Seva Kumar. Su Ki Sheng. Overall, best graduate in the course for the degree of Bachelor of Business and Commerce. Mohammed Shanadath Sharaz Hilma Farooq. Kishen Shashi Khan. Si Ho Win Kid. Wen Yen Sim. So Yang Lam. Sachivani Soju Gun. Lee Yu Su. Ashel John Damita Souza. Nicholas Su Kwan Yi. Georgi Dmitry Sunderland Curie. Chen Lin Tan. Tan Jie Yu. Tan Jit Fung. Juliana Tan Ling Wei. Tan Jun Yu. Ken Yen Tan. Tan Lei Yin. Pearly Tan. Tan Wei Beng. Tan Yi Jun. Adrian Tang Chun Kit. James Chun Lee Tay. Wan Ching Tien. Tae King Young. Jason Teo. Teo Jing Wei. Adeline May Yin Teo. Heo Hak Teo. Teo Jing Huan. Yi Jing Tae. Lady Rachel Tae. Alexandria Z. Ko Tim. Doreen Ling Xiang Tiong. Jin Yui To. Ovina Yit Yui Tu. Vika Listeria. Aneth Raj Vimala Raja. Rui Q Wang. Henrietta Wibsono. Vincent. Maria Sarita Winyashtuti. Chong Yi Wong. Joe Yi Wong. Kenneth Wong Ken Wei. Maxfin Wong Wen Shern. Wendy Xing Yi Wong. Yune Xing Wong. Woon Hui Jin. Wu Ye Win. Yam Wang Ting. Kelly Yap. Yu K. Xian. Si Ying Yu. Esther Catherine Z. Yi Yong. Inako. Sarah Zara. New Sultan Sam Gurchat. the Honours Degree of Bachelor of Business and Commerce, Bianca Pure. Bachelor of Business Science, Gilawi Nadana. Bachelor of Commerce, Teo Yu Fang. Bachelor of Commerce Accounting, Hui Shan Fu. Koei Ching Ming. Edward Nguyen Jong Lo. Kiet Ho Lu. King Lim Seo. Rishi Raj Pillai Yuvan Jan. Overall, Best Graduate in the course with a degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Accounting. Bachelor of Commerce, Accounting and Finance, Nirvana Mohan. Master of Business Administration, Mohan Balakrishnan. Chin Hong Hui. Casey Chung Hui Perk. Cherry Chu Lee Ding. Devan Francis Xavier. Inderjit Singh Kalay. Alex Kue Yu Chun. Merv Manta. Asha Muhammad Amir. Brina Nuhelm. Tan Enk Pern. Janice Wong Yok Chen, overall Best Graduate in the course for the degree of Master of Business Administration. Israel Zaina Abidin. Master of Business Economics, Sophia Louise Berakovic. Master of International Business, Yusufili Christopher Chingana. Connie Defani. Ellen Joa. Masashi Kinoshita. Alvin Keith Kim Leong Law Ho Hon. Ivan Martinov. Nisha Dashina Mogan. Tavazwa Auxilia Magabi. Sheikh Hamid Naim. Hong Kuen Zung. Zari Anuki. Aleski Ten. Ivan Thomas. Yo Yin Wei. Doctor of Philosophy. For research titled Impact of Social Network Technology on University Students' Dynamic Capabilities and Creative Performance in Malaysia, Dr. Lee Jae Ying. For research titled Essays on the Quality of Education Using Cross-Country Data from the Program for International Student Assessment, Dr. Liyanagi Devanji Hanamiki Pereira. For research titled An Empirical Investigation into the Effect of Psychological Contract Breach on Expatriate Failure, Dr. Liyanagi Hazuli Kumarika Pereira. For research titled Investigating the Technological, Organisational and Environmental Influences on the Adoption of Computer-Assisted Audit Tools and Techniques amongst Audit Firms in Malaysia, Dr. Karina Gosley. For research titled Trust Formation and Transference in Social Commerce, Dr. Tan E. Zion. For research titled Political Connections, Institutional Monitoring and Earnings Quality in Malaysia, Dr. T. Chui Ming. Mr. Deputy Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Business and Economics.
The graduation address gives us the opportunity to hear from a distinguished member of our community. And we are indeed fortunate today that the address will be delivered by Mr. Azran Osman Rani. Mr. Osman Rani is the CEO of iFlix in Malaysia and its Group Chief Operating Officer, a disruptive internet television subscription video-on-demand service that was launched in May 2015 and now operates across Southeast Asia. He was previously the founding CEO of AirAsia X, the world's pioneer low-cost long-haul airline. He led a start-up team that developed the business plan, raised capital, secured relevant business licences and launched AirAsia X's first flight in November 2007. He holds a master's degree in Management Science and Engineering and a bachelor's degree in Electrical Engineering, both from Stanford University. He's also a Fellow of CPA Australia. He's 44 years young, an Ironman triathlete, a competitive ultimate frisbee player and an adventure traveller. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Azran Osman Rani to deliver the graduate address.
Thank you very much for inviting me this morning. It's my very first graduation address, but I suspect there are other people who are more nervous about what I have to say today than I am, since I still haven't figured out what I'm going to say. But I wanted to move away from speaking behind the lectern or the podium, because to me, you shouldn't need formal structures that give you a false sense of security in terms of what you want to say. If you want to say something, just come out in the open and say it. I'm also not great at following rules. I was told to come in a proper business suit and wear a formal gown. So not all rules are meant to be followed, because you've got to think about whether that rule makes sense or not. Because if you think about it, why do we wear suits and ties? It might work in, colder climate countries, but we have a beautiful tropical atmosphere and climate here in Malaysia. The sun is shining out there. It is so much nicer and a more comfortable t-shirt. But instead, in order to be indoors and to make it a bit more comfortable so that we can wear suits and ties, we turn on the air conditioning. And therefore we consume even more carbon for the sake of following the rule that you're supposed to wear a suit and tie. So again, sometimes you've got to question why rules are there in the first place and not blindly follow what people are meant to tell you what to do. Speaking of rules and conventional wisdom. When I was invited to start AirAsia X, which is now 9 years ago, The reason why it was created as a separate company from AirAsia was because AirAsia themselves did not believe in the viability of AirAsia X. They said it was impossible to do low cost over long distances. Now, one of the reasons why they held that belief was because there were industry experts, academicians, who've done extensive studies, not as sophisticated as probably the PhD thesis that you've just heard, but they studied and said that it is impossible to achieve a significant unit cost advantage the longer you fly. Now, how did they arrive at that conclusion? They arrived at that conclusion because they looked at existing data points. They looked at all the airlines around the world, what their unit costs were at different stage lengths that you fly. So when you fly 2 hours or 4 hours or 8 hours or 10 hours, what are the different unit cost structures? And they noticed there was this pattern where at some point after 4 hours the cost curve flattens. And therefore the logical conclusion based on past data is that there is no structural unit cost advantage. And therefore the conclusion is it's impossible to create a business model to fly long haul with a low cost model. But that's the problem when you study. And the problem when you do your research based on existing data points. It's like trying to make an assessment about how bright can a candle burn. You can study all the different wax combinations and wick combinations, and at some point you realize there's only so much light that can come from a candle. Without thinking, how do you come up instead with a light bulb? So that's the problem we have when conventional wisdom is based on a prevailing understanding of what we know today. Because what we know today is really just based on what we've seen in the past, as opposed to looking out in the future and saying, okay, if the limits are the candle, how do we dream up of a light bulb that no one else had ever thought about before? And that's where sort of I had come in with zero airline experience, precisely because I didn't want to look at how airlines were run in the past, but rather to start with a blank sheet of paper and not just simply accept the common belief, the common wisdom that this is the way things are meant to be. And if you think about it, there were many things that when you come from the outside and you challenge the status quo, you can come up with completely new things. See, the problem with people with experience, and I include even people from AirAsia, they had a certain set of beliefs. You might still be, most of you, too young to remember the dark ages 9 years ago before AirAsia X. But if you remember flying AirAsia before AirAsia X, they held certain beliefs. For example, you must not have assigned seats. It must be free seating. The logic is you rush on the plane to get people to just chop all the seats instead of having an assigned seat. Why? Because that was the conventional wisdom. That was how Ryanair did it in Europe. That was how EasyJet did it in Europe. And when we started, they said, you must also follow the free seat model. And I said, hang on, that can't make sense. What if we created assigned seats so that boarding becomes more civilized? And actually you can create more revenue because some people want to know exactly where they want to sit. Some people want the aisle seat, some people want the window seat, some people want to make sure that the family sits together, some people want to make sure that mother-in-law is at least 9 rows behind. And you can't do that on traditional airlines because they assign the seat for you. You can't do that on AirAsia in the dark old days. And so we started AirAsia X in November 2007 immediately with assigned seating. It took AirAsia 18 months before they figured out, actually that's kind of a good idea, before they changed it. There are many other things, from being able to pre-book your nasi lemak. That wasn't an AirAsia idea, it was an AirAsia X idea because we didn't want to have not enough nasi lemak or too much nasi lemak on a plane. And many things that we've done many things since then. For the sake of brevity, I wouldn't carry on. But what's interesting is, the moment I left, there's been no new ideas coming out of AirAsia X today, because it's now being run by AirAsia. And so they just sort of follow, this is the way we do things, and there's sort of no more new ideas that come up with it. And that's what I've learned in the past, is don't necessarily accept how things are being done today. So I've jumped into this new field, internet television. And this is a field that's dominated by giants, very powerful giants. People with a lot of power, they tend to dictate rules. They tend to dictate the laws. And you can either choose to accept those rules, but the consequences are the giants will always be giants. So for example, in Malaysia, Malaysia is always, for the last 20 years, being monopolized by one big satellite TV giant. And there have been many competitors who've tried to take on this big giant. But when you try to take on a giant, you cannot play by the same rules of the giant. If you play by the same rules of the giant's going to crush you. So there have been a whole host of companies who've tried to enter the pay TV market. Some you might not even remember in the old days of Mega TV and Fine TV and My TV and Hip TV and ABN Access and all these companies. And without fail, they have all failed. Because they followed the rules of the giant, which is, number one, TV is delivered in channels. Channels where programs are slotted according to times. And since the big giant had the best channels, the only other channels that were available to the other new players were the channels that were frankly not very exciting, like German football or German TV. And the other rule is television must be delivered through a set-top box. So everybody else say, oh, we must buy set-top boxes and cables. But when you're small and you've got to buy only a few units, you can never get it cheaper than a big giant who's buying it in the millions. And so how do you compete with a giant with TV channels that are less, popular, with set-top boxes that are more expensive? And so one by one, they all failed. We started iFlix by saying, you know what? I bet there are a lot of Malaysians out there who are just not happy with the big giant today. I bet that we're all sick of having to pay over 100 ringgit a month and still get TV content through TV channels. And despite paying 100 ringgit a month, they still shove a lot of advertising and repeat programming. And because we don't have choices, we have to just accept it. And we said, hang on, why do we even need TV channels in the first place? Shouldn't we be able to choose exactly what shows we want, to be able to watch it whenever we want? Because their solution is, oh, by channel, this program comes on at 9 o'clock on Thursday. If you're a bit late and you get there 9:15, you kind of missed it, the key parts. Their solution is, don't worry, we've got lots of repeats. Come back Saturday at 2 o'clock. Not very convenient. When it should really be, I want to watch anything that I want to watch at any time that I want to watch, at any place that I want to watch. And we said, well, why do we even need set-top boxes? Just because that's the way the whole industry is operated doesn't mean that's the only way television content can be delivered. One of the great new things that's happened over the last couple of years is that most people today have smartphones. And would you believe it that the smartphones that you carry in your pockets today have more computing power, computer processing power, than IBM Deep Blue supercomputer from 1997 that defeated Garry Kasparov, the world chess champion. That was 20 years ago. So today, all of our consumers are carrying a powerful supercomputer device at a much cheaper price. And this phone that we carry has far more computing power than these set-top boxes. So why do we even need set-top boxes to begin with? Why must TV be built with a cable and a satellite and someone comes to install and drills in your house to install it? And you're like, okay, well, kind of nice, but if I want to watch it in another room, they make you buy another set-top box, second package. When if you could use your phone as the device for content that you can watch wherever you want. And even if you wanted to connect it to a big screen TV, today a phone can wirelessly and seamlessly send the TV channels through the 3G or 4G networks from your phone to the TV. So why do we even need cables and wires anymore? We don't need satellite dishes. We don't need installers. We don't need set-top boxes. And by doing so, we can radically drive down the cost. Because the other thing is today, we don't need to spend billions of ringgit to build broadcast centers, satellites in the sky, head-ends and all that, which is why you have to charge customers 100 ringgit. Today at iFlix, the only hardware we have are laptop computers. We write code, it goes straight to the cloud. And that's why we can find a way of radically offering something at a much lower price point and something that we think is much better, because you can watch shows that you want whenever you want without any advertising. And the only way you can come up with these new ideas is if you defy the rules. Change the rules. Don't accept that when someone has the power of incumbency, that must be the only way things can be done. So that's been my lesson in life, is not to accept these constraints, these rules that people impose on us. And frankly, don't ask me what I'm going to do after iFlix. I don't know. I've never known what to do ever since I was growing up. I had no idea what I wanted to study. I studied something, I don't remember what it was, mainly because I really just wanted to play Ultimate Frisbee. And at every stage in my career, I had no idea what I was going to do next. And it turns out that it's been my philosophy in life, because I now believe that when you have long-term plans, it's incredibly dangerous. If you sit here thinking, oh, I want to do this in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, the world today is changing so fast that you start to miss out on opportunities. If you'd asked me 10 years ago whether I'd be running an airline, I'd be like, I have no experience in the airline industry. If you asked me just a couple of years ago, would I be launching an internet startup app across Southeast Asia and now expanding to the Middle East and Africa, I'd be like, right? That's not what I was doing. But when you don't have plans, the great thing is you're kind of open to new opportunities that sort of come from the side, and it allows you to grab it. Because what I've learned is that there's a big inherent danger in having a plan, in having master plans, in having a 12-month budget, because you start to tunnel vision. You start to believe your plan. You start to believe that the world will follow your plan because you've written it down. You believe the ringgit is going to be 3.8. And when it becomes 4.4, you have no idea what to do. Right? Because you've planned, as opposed to keeping your flexibility to be able to move irrespective of whatever the environment is going to be. And that's been how I've led my life. I have no idea what I'm going to do beyond the next 30 days, and let's see how it shapes up. So I hope, keep an open mind. Don't worry too much about what's going to happen, because frankly, by the time you return your gowns, whatever you've studied in your textbooks are already outdated. So all the time that you've spent is not about, don't look back at what you've studied, but instead go out there and write your own rules, play by your own game, and don't let others tell you what you should do. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Azran, for an interesting, unconventional but inspiring address, and I think you can tell from the enthusiasm of the audience that they will have taken snippets, perhaps even more, from what you have to say, and it will stay with them for many years into the future. So could I ask you once again to join me in thanking Azran? Graduates, as you leave the ceremony, remember that you're not leaving the university, no matter how far you may move away from this place and this time. As alumni of the university, you're joined to it and to each other by a link that cannot be broken, and we very much hope will be strongly maintained. I urge you to keep in touch with your relevant alumni group. The alumni page in your copy of the graduation program is a guide to what we have to share with you wherever you may be. In congratulating you on your achievements, I particularly want to acknowledge the contribution of your lecturers, supervisors, tutors and the professional staff of the university, who together have made possible your presence at this ceremony. It's not always possible to give public recognition to their hard work and their dedication, but I would ask that you now take this opportunity to show them your appreciation with a round of applause. Thank you. I know that university study is not easy. During your years of research and learning, you've had to cope with the stresses of examinations and assignments and combine study with outside work or family obligations. Throughout this time, you were encouraged and supported by your parents, husbands, wives, partners, brothers, sisters, guardians or friends. To acknowledge their contribution, I now invite you to stand and turn and express your gratitude with a round of applause. Thank you very much, and please be seated. I cordially invite everybody to continue the celebration by coming to the Cayman Rooms on level 10 for refreshments. Graduates, I invite you to join the procession as the official party leaves the ballroom, and I ask members of the audience to remain standing at their seats until all the graduates have left. This ceremony is now at an end. Thank you one and all.